So our next to last presenter tonight is another good friend of mine, but I never knew what his middle name was, and I found out during the intermission. So at this time, I would like to welcome to the stage to talk about the modern frontier, and I'd like for you to give it up for Brian Thelonious Murphy. Thelonious.
That really is the name, too, in case you're curious. So hi, my name is Brian, at the Murphinator, if you want to tweet about this. And as soon as this jazz gets going.
Ron Jeremy.
So a guy walks into the bar.
Fluffer.
What time is it?
Hey, there it is. So I want to be that guy, the one person at Ignite Denver that's going to make some ridiculous claim with really absolutely no proof to back it up. And that is that the way business has been done for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years is changing. And it's something I'm going to walk through, but first I want to talk kind of about us first. So everyone for a minute, think about yourself at your absolute best. Naked, perfect. think about what you're doing, think about what you're experiencing, really get deep as far as you can in your thought. And now I want you to think now about a business or a company, an organization, anything you know that has done it right by your eyes. It can be a product, it can be marketing, BP, whatever it might be. I know it's hard to believe, but even BP is made up of people, right? Business is at its core. It's not some crazy machine or anything like that. It's just human beings, just like you and I. And as we know, people are complex. People have complexity. And what I mean by this is that the things you just thought about a couple of seconds ago, I'm sure they're very varied, right? What makes you tick is different from each and every individual person, right? And I would venture even to say that at the root of that, no one really thought about money when I just said that, right? And so the idea that businesses like BP, like any of those, can be solely driven, right? The only thing that they go for is money. It really goes against the fundamental human interest that lies inherent in business, right? And we've seen the outcome, right? We know what happens when companies, all they care about is making money, right? We've seen what happens. They keep making more and getting bigger and getting bigger and getting bigger, and then boom, right? They fail. People lose their jobs, right? Wells blow up and then they try to get covered up. Investors lose billions. Cars are broken, knowingly they're not even fixed. Right? These are all things that happen. And so what I'm here to talk about is that there's got to be some new model. Right? There's got to be a new way that we do business going forward that injects a little bit more of humanity. Because again, I'd venture to say the businesses you just thought about were not driven. You didn't think, man, they made a great profit last quarter. That's why I admire them. No, it's got something deeper to it. Right? So there's really three things. Now, I really don't know this principle. It's just something that I've made up in my brain. There's no proof. It's just three things that these businesses seem to get right. They're up on the screen. And I'm going to start with Zappos, however the hell you say it. Right? Zappos is known for customer service. These guys are awesome with customer service. In 1999, they started. 2009, they did $1 billion worth of revenue. Right? But what you don't know is that the people of Zappos, the customer services reps, actually wrote their customer service policies, those people on the ground. After a couple of weeks of training, they're offered $3,000 to walk away from the job if they want to, but they don't. 97% of them stick with it because they care. Next is Tom's, right? Who's got a pair of Tom's on right? There's got to be tons of people, right? Tom's is one of the coolest companies I know because though they've done tons and tons and tons of money, they've got really stylish kicks. I almost wore mine. They are more concerned with giving away a pair of shoes for every shoe you buy than they are with turning a crazy profit. As you can see, the picture didn't turn out, but there's a bunch of kids with Toms on. This year alone, they're going to give away 100,000 pairs of shoes. To date, they've given over 600,000 to kids, right? They look stylish, you know, they're cool. And last is Google, and this might seem like an odd thing, but prior to 1998, everybody, if you wanted information, you had to go to the library, you had to go to the yellow books. What did Google do? They brought it all in one place, right? They disrupted their model. They really did a really good job of understanding how people look for information, putting it all in one place and making it accessible to everybody. And yeah, they've maybe done some wrong, but they try not to. At least they do the best they can, right? So just to kind of bring this all together, I want to take a real quick survey and talk about just really quick, how does this apply to an average person? Because most of us have jobs, right? Most of us are involved in some sort of enterprise. And so I'm going to kind of go through a little bit of quiz first, right? And if you're going to tell yourself, or ask yourself rather, is money all that counts in your life? Yes or no? And you can answer in your head. You don't have to answer to me. Yeah. If money is all that counts in your life, yes or no? Right? Answer that in your head. Secondly, do you believe a business, right? And this is the real key, can exist and be more than just a money-making machine? Yes or no? Right? And then last but not least, do you believe that there's an ability for businesses to go out like Google's done and really disrupt the models that they've seen, really create something out of nothing and do something better than it's ever done before? Those are all parts of this. Facebook, even better. So go out and do it, right? Go create something. Go make a business that's better than anything else and have fun. Thank you very much.